everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a makeup review for you guys. Something that my clients always ask me is what foundations I recommend. Now, because I am a MAC girl at heart, and because for foundations I kind of stick to what I know and love, I thought that this video would be the perfect opportunity to branch out and try foundations from brands that I haven't really experimented with much before. So what I'm going to do for this video is I'm going to compare a high-end foundation to what's said to be its drugstore dupe. I'm going to do half my face with the high-end foundation and the other half of my face with its drugstore dupe. And I'm gonna give you my first impressions on the products. And I'm gonna do my makeup for the day, and I'm gonna come back before I take my makeup off to go to bed, and I'm gonna show you how they both wore on my skin. I'll be able to give you my honest opinion on whether I think the high-end one is worth it, or if you should just pick up the drugstore one, save a little bit of money because the value's there. The high-end foundation that I decided to pick up was the Decay Naked Skin Foundation. This is one that I've wanted to try for a while, that I've heard a lot of great things about. Now I'm gonna read the back of the package so you can see how they market it and what the features are supposed to be. It says, "It feels like wearing nothing at all, yet naked skin transforms complexions. Skin looks natural, illuminated, and bright, like the beautiful skin you were born with. Weightless and virtually invisible, this revolutionary, paraben-free formula creates a flawless demi-matte finish. Light diffusing spheres make you look professionally retouched." We all like that. The drugstore foundation that I picked up is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation, and it looks like this. So like I said, I'm gonna start off with the high-end foundation, and I'm gonna be doing this half of my face with it. This is what the foundation looks like out of the packaging, and the color looks like it's gonna match my tan very well. Because I've already moisturized my skin today and I wanna see how the foundation lasts without a primer, I'm just going to be applying the foundation with this flat brush straight onto my skin. 3 little pumps of that. And the color matches pretty well so far. It's gliding on really nicely. It kind of gives me that face and body kind of silky feel. If you guys have tried the face and body foundation before, it's like my favorite for clients. So this is definitely giving me enough coverage, but it's still letting my freckles shine through a little bit, so it's still very natural looking. So first impression, my skin definitely looks very natural and the color matches very well. I definitely like it so far. Oh, that's it compared to the part that doesn't have any foundation on. Now we're gonna test this one and see how it compares. Oh shit. Got all over my receipt. So I already have some on my brush. I'm gonna do the other half. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of foundation. There's way too much foundation on my face right now. I'm gonna take the Real Techniques Beauty Blender sponge. The formula so far of this one is not as nice as the Decay. It's kind of sitting on top of my skin, not completely blending in, even though I'm using a beauty blender. And as you can see, that foundation is still not covering the redness that I have up here. I'm gonna build that up. So now that both sides of my face are done, I'm just gonna take a closer look in this little mirror here. Truthfully, the coverage is very similar and the look is very similar. I don't know if you guys can tell, but looks pretty much identical, even though this side does show a little bit more of my freckles than this side does. And I like that. I like more of like a natural look. Other than the little mishap at the beginning where the foundation kind of flew everywhere, I'm really liking the L'Oreal. So now I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup and we'll see how it looks after that's all done. I just finished my makeup. I did it the exact same way that I normally do. If you're curious to know what products I used, you can check out my first video. It's a get ready with me. I show all the products and kind of explain what I do. Honestly, after finishing my makeup, I cannot tell which foundation is which. They both look pretty much identical, which is crazy. The only little minor difference is that the L'Oreal one, you can see a tad bit more product on the skin than this one. This one blends in just a little bit more, but for the price difference, I would go with the L'Oreal. I don't know if I mentioned the prices earlier, but the Naked Skin foundation was $49 Canadian. With tax, it came to like $55. The L'Oreal one was $16 and came to not even $20. Based off how it looks right now, guys, I would say go the drugstore route, save yourself some money. You can achieve the exact same look. I'm going to wear this foundation throughout the day, and I'm gonna come back on camera right before I wash off my makeup and go to bed. I'm gonna let you guys know how it wears. I am super impressed right now. Hi guys, I am back. It is just before 11:30 p.m. and my makeup has been on for a little bit over 8 hours now. So basically I wanted to come on camera and give you guys my final verdict on the two foundations. So my first impressions of the product were that the Urban Decay foundation was a little bit lighter in texture, a little bit easier to blend at first than the L'Oreal one. The L'Oreal one required a little bit more application time. I had to go in with a beauty blender to make sure that it was completely blended into my skin. It also looked like there was a little bit more makeup sitting on the outside of my skin. It didn't look like it was completely absorbing. But once I had done the rest of my makeup, put a powder and concealer and all that stuff over top, like I normally do, I really could not see a difference between the two foundations. And I was mind blown because the L'Oreal one is less than half the price of the Urban Decay, and it looked identical. I do want to mention that I do have fairly good skin. I don't really have too many problem areas other than the area that I mentioned up by my forehead right here. I just get little minor breakouts here and there, usually when I'm like close to my time of the month. Other than that, my skin is fairly clear. Also, my skin is more normal to dry, so the products that I use kind of reflect that. I just wanted to put that out there because I didn't address that in the earlier clips. After wearing these foundations for a full day, I can honestly say that I don't think you should spend your money on the high-end foundation because they look exactly the same. And they wear pretty much exactly the same. So you can see my face right now. I'm gonna get a little bit closer, but basically the only difference that I really notice is that the L'Oreal is a little bit more oily around my nose than the Urban Decay. And it's just like a tad bit more shiny, but that is not a difference that is worth $30 to $35 in price. I didn't touch up my face at all with any powder. This is like a super minor fix. If you just have like a blotting powder that you carry in your purse, like you can easily fix that. So basically my final opinions are that both foundations are very beautiful and they do exactly what they say they're going to do. They're good for if you want that luminosity in your skin, if you want a your skin but better kind of look that still gives you enough coverage, doesn't make your face look super cakey or feel super heavy. Both of these foundations feel really nice on my skin. I can't even tell the difference in feel whatsoever. Like I said, the only difference that I noticed was that the L'Oreal side was just a little bit more shiny around my nose. But in terms of results, first impressions and lasting impressions after wearing it on my skin for a full day and doing what I normally do, I can confidently say that L'Oreal has outdone themselves with this foundation. I'm really excited that I branched out and tried these two brands. I'm really happy that drugstore brands have stepped their game up and are now making products that are comparable to foundations, double or triple their price. So if your skin type is similar to mine and you like that glowy, luminous skin look, I would totally go and pick up the L'Oreal True Match Lumi foundation. I got mine at Walmart, but I'm pretty sure you can pick it up at any drugstore near you. So finally, the name of this video will make sense because I want you guys to be the jury on this one. I want you to let me know in the comments below which foundation you think looks better, and if you've tried these two foundations, which one you prefer, and if you agree with my opinion or not. Also, this is going to be a series, so let me know what other products you would like to see me find drugstore dupes for. And I look forward to seeing what you guys think. Now that I have wrapped up this video, I'm gonna head to bed and I will see you guys in the next one.